Hey there, Lowbuckprepper. This is Sebastian, and this is my video entry for your contest. First, man, congratulations on your 1,000 subs. I think that's great, and let's go on with what I think it's good about your channel. First, I don't know if colloquial, it's a word that you would use in English, it's a word you would use in Spanish. It's something like out of the ordinary, out of the common man's life. So you get like the Shed Hits event zombie situation dinner and your bachelorette and bachelor party, and that's just great, man. It's like getting a little look at your life and seeing who you are, not just, hey, I like this knife and I will do this thing and see you and bye bye. No, I don't like that stuff. What don't I like? Well, I kind of like things pretty precise, like not taking too long for you to say something. Maybe if you want to change that, you can do it by planning your video. When I'm doing a video, in my screen, in my computer, I have the list of the things I want to say or I want to do. And I don't like you having not a good camera, but that's not like your fault. Actually, I would love you had a really great camera, because a good channel deserves good equipment, and your channel is good. What else? Say what you'd like to see me do in a future video. Well, let me think about it a little. I would like to see maybe cooking on a budget, prepping situation, because I'm starting to get into the cooking stuff, because I'm not really a good Shed Hits event cook. I'm good with shrimps and some sea fruits and stuff like that. And I will give you 2 shoutouts. First, Brocore1 link. Why? Because I like his way of saying things, of philosophy. And for example, there's a video he did that's called Consequences, and I felt really bonded to the things he said. I actually thought I would say those things. So that's something I really appreciate. Someone who's not only in the prepping stuff because he just wants to prep, but who has something intellectual to add to what he's doing. So that's the first one. The second one would be Gonna Run. Why? Well, actually I like his bucket bag. I think it's a good product, it's a good thing. And what else? I've been chatting with these 2 guys a lot, and I actually want to do this shout out because I think they're really good guys, and that's important to me. It's important that someone is a good person, not just doing an interesting channel. So those are my shout outs. You know what I'm doing with the prepping on a budget? Today I was downtown, and I'm in the project of making myself a tarp. So this is what I bought. I bought this. I don't think this is really paracord, because I bought some paracord back in the US. This is more rigid, more heavy, and I don't know if it's that resistant, but it is pretty resistant. So 25 meters cost me $5. In pesos would be something different, but around $5. So, paracord. Here is the fabric for making a pretty huge tarp. This fabric is pretty light, and I like the green tone. The fabric would be 10 meters by 1.5 meters. So I took 5 meters and 5 meters, and I'll stitch them so they make a 5 by 3, well, a little less than 3 meters. and this is measures in inches or in feet here, and that cost me that would be 20 bucks. And here it is, some, I don't know how you call this, but this is pretty common for making straps and stuff like that. So I'll put this in the edges of the tarp and put some holes in it, like metal holes. I don't know the name, I'm sorry. And that's my project, making a tarp on the cheap side and making it myself, or maybe asking my grandma to sew some things, because I'm not that good at doing that stuff. So that's one of the things I'm doing for prepping on a low budget, buying stuff and doing it my own. The other thing I'm doing, and it's pretty good, it's getting food out of my house instead of getting food elsewhere. So if I'm thirsty, I don't buy a soda, I drink water that I'm carrying. And I carry some fruits. Fruits in here are pretty cheap, and buying fruits instead of buying candies, it's good for my health and it's good for my pocket. And the other thing I did was getting this. This is a Alice pack. It's already packed up because I'm going for camping real soon, and I got this for free. How did I get this for free? Well, you gotta move your contacts. I met someone who was related to a military store, and he had that. He's kind of used, and so that was good for me. And he gave it away. So I got it. I'm not saying you can get free stuff all the time, but you can get some free stuff out of people if they know you, or if they're related to you, and that's good. And that's kind of about what I'm doing right now for prepping on a low budget, doing things myself, not buying that much food and stuff like that outside, because that way you can save, and trying to get the people I know to help me get stuff cheaper, or maybe giving away, because, well, that pack isn't new, but it is good. It is pretty good for me. I just had to do like 2 repairs on it, get a piece of that paracord and tie something on the straps, on the shoulder straps, and that was it. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you like my video, and I'm going to give you one other shout out, and that's me. Why? Because I'm just starting, and I'd like people to see what I have to keep. And my channel is all about prepping in Colombia, here in South America. So there's not only prepping, but camping, some combat stuff, some medieval combat stuff. But what do I have to offer? First, there are some things that are either pretty hard to get or almost impossible to get in here, like a striker, a real paracord, good packs, good tents, a tarp, some stuff like that. So my possibilities would be getting stuff online and sent here, or doing it. And I'm not really like rich or something like that, so I have to do some stuff, like I'm doing my tarp. And I think that's something you guys have never seen. Like, you guys have seen prepping and camping there in the US and in Canada, but let's say I go to a more of rainforest area and shoot videos and post them. I think that's something that would be pretty interesting, especially for you guys. But I'm gonna start some other things with my channel. Just wait a couple of weeks. I'll go camping, then come back and edit my videos, and you'll see. See you next time, man. Thank you, and bye bye.